Tinubu APC, Inec oppose admission of Atiku's documents in evidence. The Form EC8A were for 8 local government areas of Bayelsa, 23 local government areas of Kaduna State, 20 local government areas of Ogun, and that of 23 local government areas of Kogi. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the All Progressives Congress APC, and the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC objected to the admission of documents sought to be tendered in evidence by the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. At the resumed hearing of the petition filed by Atiku and the PDP challenging the election of President Tinubu at the Presidential Election Petition Court in Abuja, counsel to the petitioners, Mr. Chris Uche, a senior advocate of Nigeria, said that the team had prepared a second schedule of documents to be tendered. Some of the documents the petitioners tendered in evidence through Mr. Eyitayo Jegede, a senior advocate of Nigeria, were certified through copies of Form EC8A downloaded by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) from its result viewing portal IREV. The Form EC8A were for 8 local government areas of Bayelsa, 23 local government areas of Kaduna State, 20 local government areas of Ogun, and that of 23 local government areas of Kogi. The News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that Form EC8As are sheets used for collection of results at the polling unit level. The petitioners also tendered Form EC40G for Kaduna State. NAN reports that Form EC40G is the form where INEC imputes the number of all polling units that were cancelled or voters couldn't vote. Also tendered were the certified true copies of Forms EC8E for 8 local government areas of Kaduna State and some local government areas in Kogi State. NAN reports that Form EC8A is the last form which is used for the declaration of final results. The petitioners further tendered the print of Bimodal Voters Accreditation System (BVAS) for accreditation data with details including timestamp for 33 states. Jegede prayed the court to deem the documents as read pursuant to provisions of paragraph 46 (8) of the first schedule of the Electoral Act. Counsel to INEC, Mr. Kemi Pinheiro, a senior advocate of Nigeria, also objected to the admissibility of all documents relating to Kogi except for those of 5 local government areas, namely Olamaboro, Ofu, Omala, Oyi, and Ajaokuta. He said this was because the 5 local governments whose documents he did not oppose were specifically pleaded in the petitioner's pleadings. Pinheiro also objected to the admissibility of the documents relating to the BVAS except for Kogi, Rivers, and Sokoto State. Counsel to Tinubu, Mr. Har Okala, senior advocate of Nigeria, and that of the OPC, Mr. Adeniyi Akintola, also a senior advocate of Nigeria, also objected to the admissibility of the documents sought to be tendered by the PDP, People's Democratic Party, and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Counsel, however, has agreed during the pre-hearing stage, reserved their reasons for objecting to the admission of the documents in evidence to be given before their final addresses. Having objected to the admissibility of the documents, all counsel also refused to give their consent that the documents tendered be deemed as read. The chairman of the court, Justice Haruna Samani, however, admitted the documents in evidence and labeled them appropriately. The matter was subsequently adjourned until Thursday for continuation of a hearing. We know that Tinubu APC INEC they've already opposed the evidences produced and documents produced by PDP and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who was the presidential candidate of PDP, the People's Democratic Party. And we see that the documents and the forms contained voters that were cancelled, votes that were cancelled, votes that didn't meet the required measurement, and also the votes that Inec thought that were full of errors of indiscrepancies. Believe you me, it's like APC and Inec are working together fine. And personally, I'm not in support of any party. I'm not in support of All Progressive Congress. I'm not in support of PDP, People's Democratic Party, or even Labour Party. And I'm not even in support of any of the presidential candidates. That is the three major candidates at the forefront. But we see that but Inec has always been in support of APC. They're like 5 and 6 and they're like twins. I think this really calls for the court to really stop all this. And we know that fine, APC and Inec, they are not the same. They are two different bodies. APC is a party, and let's say the ruling party in Nigeria currently, Inec is a body for all the parties. So we see that anything APC says, Inec will quickly be in support. And this is wrong, sincerely. And we see that Inec and APC is like they've been streamlined together and like they're working against other parties. Fine. Inec is a body for all parties, and PDP and Labour Party are really aggrieved that Inec is not accepting to all those. Why will Inec reject the documents submitted by the party, PDP and Atiku? Why will APC also reject? Fine, if they think that the election was fair and the election was not full of discrepancies, fine, the document should be submitted as evidences to the court, to the tribunal, and that the court should let us see what is in the document and form what is in form also and test its legitimacy. I think this will be really acceptable than for chaos to just continue. Why would they reject it? We saw that when Labour Party and People's Democratic Party said the hearing should be televised, INEC rejected it, APC rejected it, the court accepted. But after some days, the court accepted to dance to the tune of INEC and APC for it not to be televised when Shettima said that it was childish. Now, Tinubu and APC and INEC are now opposing Atiku's evidence. I think for Nigeria to be at peace, the evidence should be accepted. If the court sees it deemed fit that maybe it's been forged or it's not right, fine, the court can give its verdict. But Tinubu, APC, and INEC, they have no point or no basis to reject the documents and the evidences.